Travis Walton is a 55-year-old paper control inspector from Snowflake, Arizona. His claim of being abducted by aliens has made him an international celebrity. He has been married for over 30 years and has 4 children. He was asked over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Travis Walton, this is your moment of truth. Travis, thank you so much for coming on the show. Nice to meet you. Have a seat. Make yourself as comfortable as you can.
My pleasure.
So at this point, before we've started the questioning, how do you feel?
Oh, a little nervous, of course.
It's an appropriate response. I'll do everything I can to help you not be nervous. I will ask you, however, I mean, people are really very eager to hear what you have to say. Do you think you're going to be able to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Now, you're not only telling the truth in front of all of America, but friends and family have joined us to hear your truth as well. Let's take a moment to meet them.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm Travis's wife.
I'm Celeste, and I'm Travis's daughter.
I'm Roy, and I'm Travis's son-in-law.
Hi, I'm Cliff, and I'm Travis's son.
I'm Ken. I'm Travis's friend.
Glad to have all of you here. What a beautiful family, Travis.
Thank you.
Now, here on The Moment of Truth, we ask very personal questions, and specifically given Travis's story, it can get very personal. Are you guys ready for this?
Yep. Yeah, we're ready.
How about you, Travis? Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
Well, let's go for it then. Travis, level 1 has 6 questions in it. If you can answer all 6 of those truthfully, you win $10,000. Remember, if you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam, you can change them tonight. Okay?
Okay.
We have a few questions to start our game here that are not about the reason that you're here, not about the alleged alien abduction, but are more a chance for us to get to know you a little bit before we go there, okay?
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your job.
Oh, I'm a quality control inspector. I work at a paper recycling plant, and I just check out the incoming materials.
Question 1. Have you ever called in sick for work when in fact you just wanted the day off?
No.
You never have.
That answer is true.
He's not like all of us. I'm impressed, Travis. I've not only called in sick for me, I've done it for many of my friends. Do you have a lot of close friends?
I think so.
One of them is here on the couch. Ken, would you consider yourself a close friend?
Yeah, very close. For 40 years.
40 years. Wow. Question 2. Have you ever committed a crime and let someone else take the blame?
No.
That answer is true.
That's 2 truthful answers, 4 more, $10,000. What was it like growing up in the Walton family?
Well, I was one of 6.
Just like on the television show, huh?
Yeah.
Close family?
Yes.
And how were Mom and Dad?
I didn't know my father too well. My parents were divorced when I was young, but
I see.
I had a wonderful mother.
Question 3. When you were a child, did either of your parents discuss UFOs or extraterrestrials?
Yes.
That answer is true.
3 right. 3 more, $10,000. Do you remember what they talked about?
I had a brother that had a sighting years before, and so it came up on occasion, but no, not a dominant topic.
Okay. You live in Snowflake, Arizona?
Yes.
Is there much to do for recreation in Snowflake?
Not a lot. It's getting better. We got a stoplight here a while back.
Wow. Question 4. Have you ever used drugs for recreational purposes?
Yeah, a little bit. Yes.
That answer is true.
That's 4 truthful answers. Celeste, are you aware that your father has had that experience in his life?
When I was little, I didn't know, but now I do.
Question 5. Do you believe the U.S. government is covering up evidence that UFOs actually exist?
Very much so. Yes.
That answer is true.
5 truthful answers, one more, $10,000. So you believe that things like Area 51 and other incidences like that, there's truth in that?
Yes.
How about on the couch there?
I think it's probable. I mean, that it's likely that they're covering stuff up
Yeah.
to some degree or another.
When Travis said the answer to this question, the audience clapped. You guys believe that there's a cover-up, audience? Do you think this whole experience, the abduction and all that's come since in the 30 or some odd years of scrutiny, do you think that's affected your health at all? I don't know how I would fare as well with that kind of scrutiny and people, quite frankly, thinking I'm nuts from time to time, which I'm sure you've run across.
Well, I'm sure in the immediate aftermath there were some stress effects that were pretty intense, but in the long term,
Not so much.
not so much.
Okay. Here's your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental disorders?
The moment of truth will continue. The moment of truth continues.
Question 6. Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental disorders?
Technically, I'd have to say yes, but I'll need to explain.
Okay, let's find out if that's true.
That answer is true.
Well, that's worth $10,000, Travis, so congratulations. Would you like to explain that?
Well, one of the psychiatrists who witnessed my regressive hypnosis concluded that I was telling the truth. But since he did not believe in UFOs, he had to come up with something to rationalize this in his opinion. So he claimed that I had a transitory psychosis and had a delusion that this occurred to me. What he didn't explain was how my 6 co-workers had the same delusion.
A collective delusion.
Yeah. Well, right after that, I went through a battery of psychiatric examinations and had a perfectly normal pattern of scores with those experts.
Well, you've answered 6 truthfully, and I appreciate you answering them. $10,000 is yours if you leave, but that's not really why we're here. Certainly you can leave, just like any participant we've had on the show. Would you like to stop, or would you like to continue?
Continue.
Go. Continue.
Go.
Five more truthful answers. We turn that $10,000 into $25,000. Question 7. Prior to your abduction, had you ever seen a UFO?
Yes.
That answer is true.
So far, you've been perfect. 7 truthful answers. So, what did you see?
I saw some things that were not distinct enough for me to fully identify. To all appearances, to me, it was something unconventional, not anything ordinary.
When was this?
Many years before, so you know.
Question 8. Do you think extraterrestrials are actively observing humans here on Earth?
Yes.
That answer is true.
8 truthful. 3 more, we're at $25,000. Do you have dreams about your abduction?
Not so much anymore.
But have you ever?
Yes.
You have, yeah.
He used to have nightmares right afterwards.
What's that, Dana?
He had nightmares for a while.
Did you know him when this happened?
I knew him.
But you weren't married at that
We weren't
point.
married at that time.
What did you think when you first heard the story?
Well, you know, my brother, and I knew most of the guys on the crew. You believe people that you know.
6 people
But,
on that
yeah.
crew. All had the same exact story. Question 9. Do you believe that it is possible that your entire abduction experience may have been a hallucination?
No.
That answer is true.
That says quite a bit. So this whole experience must have really put Snowflake on the map.
Yes.
Yeah?
Very much so. Sort of divided the town.
How did it divide the town? You had believers and non-believers?
Yeah. Sometimes right down the middle of marriages. One partner believed and one didn't.
Question 10. Do you think most people in your hometown believe you were abducted by aliens?
No. No, not most of them.
That answer is true.
10 truthful.
However, I
Yes.
think the percentage of people that believe has increased over time, not gone down. So, you know, as more of the true facts
Yes.
came out, belief increased.
Travis, I sit here and I think of how many years you've lived with this and how many people, certainly in 1975 and through the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, cynics and skeptics will say things that have got to be hurtful. This could not have been a fun ride for you.
It certainly thickened my skin, but, you know, some of it still gets through.
Brings me to this question. It's worth $25,000 and it is a pretty personal question. Okay, shall we continue?
Okay.
Question 11. Do you sometimes feel as if your abduction experience ruined your life?
The moment of truth will continue. The moment of truth continues.
Okay, shall we continue?
Okay.
Question 11. Do you sometimes feel as if your abduction experience ruined your life?
Yes, absolutely.
That answer is true.
Well, congratulations, that's $25,000.